Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I'm going to play around in this book today. And I had played around it last night with a picture that I posted, and kind of was requested to do a picture in here, so I'll kind of do a quick flip through. See, I've played around with some Inktense on this page here, and then added some Posca, and then I did this one last night where I did watercolor distress ink on this side, did some Inktense work over here. Her outfit is all done in the distress inks. Her skin is also done in distress ink. Different tones of brown on everything, and then I added in some Inktense in the same kind of tones, and I put in some gold watercolor paints on here also, and I was just having fun with it. I put in some Sargent Art Supreme pencil work on her hair and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I was just having fun, so we're gonna go ahead and have fun on this whale page over here, and I am going to attempt to do this in watercolor, which is not something I normally do, but I've dabbled in it. So this is a little Winsor Newton, I believe it's Cotman set, so it's, you know, student grade paints, and it's just the, what is this, 24 colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 colors. Okay, white is an opaque color. I've used it once with the blue, trying to get it to be a lighter blue. That's about it, but it'll make the rest of these that are translucent kind of a opaque color, so I don't use it too often. I don't use the set too often, you can tell. I'm gonna get rid of some of these books that are sitting up here. Yeah. Well, should we drop a few things? Make a lot of noise. Sorry about that. I want to tilt that up a little bit so we can get to the picture. We're gonna start off in the waves here, and I'm going to use a, I don't even know, this is a number 8 Pro Art round 151 from China. It's a paintbrush. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go in with some blue, so I'm just gonna add some water to the blue paints here, and we'll throw a little on the white just in case we need it. Okay. Now I also want to throw a little green in, so I'm going to get some water on the greens too, just in case. A little on the yellow, and probably just the browns. Why not? Yeah, we'll just put it on everything. Why not? I think I'll use that color, but okay. So I want it kind of dark in here, and then I want to kind of fade it out into a kind of a greenish color coming up into the whale. I need gray coming down this way. I thought I'd do the back kind of in a brown, the flowers in pink, and the boat in browns. That's what we're going for. If it doesn't turn out that way, it doesn't turn out that way. So we're going to pick up some of this blue, and that is a nice dark blue. We add a little more water to that, and we're just going to set it down. That is really bright. That's okay. Yeah, just adding a little extra water the farther out I go. So I'll put the darkest in here. This book is really nice for water mediums. It takes it really well. That's why I'm having fun with it. I'm not used to putting down a whole bunch of water in a book and not have it, you know. Whoa! Sorry. We're having a storm, so that is thunder you hear. And the flash you saw was lightning, and that was darn close. Wow, that was a little freaky. Sorry. It was raining pretty hard earlier, but it stopped, so I thought I was okay to film. I'm just going to get a little extra water here, and then I'm going to go check to make sure my kitty cat is all right. So I'm going to pause it here for a second. Okay, I'm back. Cat's okay. That was a little loud. I'm going to put a little of the green in here into the blue because I want a little greenish color towards the whale. So up in the, this area up here, I want it to change. So we're going to put that in there. And kind of mix the two together. So the blue, and then put some more of the blue in that page. I'm going to put some of that green over here. We're not used to a whole bunch of thunder and lightning around here. It wasn't supposed to be a storm today. I have an indoor kitty, so he never goes outside, but he doesn't like big noises. That's probably one of the reasons he doesn't go outside. So I always like to check him to make sure he's not hiding underneath my bed, or if he is, at least I'll know where he's at. Okay. He's coming to see if I'm okay. All right. I'm going to take a little of this blue, and we're just going to darken up some areas. Especially in the center here. That is rain, if you can hear that. Just the rain piling down. Okay. And that is kind of the look I'm going for there. A little more of the green and the blue here. Down at the bottom, make that a little darker. There. Okay, we're going to take a little of this up into the whale and up his back a little bit. Hoping you can see all that. We're going to move it down because we're going to work on the whale now. Okay. I'm going to get some brown going here too, because I want to get the wheel up here, a little brown. Okay, I do not know how to make gray, so I'm going to try taking some dark brown, some blue, and some of this, oops, got too much color in there, red in here. That's close, and a little more blue. Oh, that'll work for me. And we're going to put this under here. I'm just lightening it up, bringing it down. And then we'll add a little of that down here too, just to darken them up there a little bit. Okay, I think I'll add a little more blue to this grayish stuff I made. And we're going to put a little more in here, just darken that up a little bit. Then I'm going to have to let this dry a bit, because I put a lot of water on that, way too much. Okay, this is just a sponge I use to wipe up any messes I have with my Inktense. I want it lighter here, so I'll just add some water and try to lift that up. Okay, and I'll be back after this dries. Okay, it's dry, and I'm going to put a little of that, well, it's dry in here at least, not outside. I'm going to take a little of that brown that I made, and I'm just going to put it here on the boat. up a bit, which to me is just adding water to it, and put up the sails here. Just give them a little coloring. Yeah, let them dry. Okay. Now, what I want to do is put some brown back here under his fin too. And then up here. And just bring it back. And a little bit of shading in here too. Okay. Add a little more of the blue. Down here I want it darker. Okay, and then kind of do a, can't get that wet. There we go. Darker brown. Kind of up in, it's kind of more green, but that's okay. That area. We'll add a little of that up around his nose too. Then I'll be going in with pencil. We have a fin down here too, so we gotta color that in. Add a little blue in it. Okay. This is just a lighter green in here. For fun. And we'll put a little of that down here. Brighten that up a little bit. Just in some spots. We'll put 3 different areas of that green in here. Okay. And I'm going to let that dry and see what we get. And I'll bring in the Inktense or pencils into this now. So hold on. Well, I've noticed that when I did the coloring here with the sponge, I got some of the blue up here, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. And I'm going to take some of the blue that I have here, and I'm going to splash it around. This is just a sponge. I got it a little wet, and I'm going to dab some off. So like a spray for the waves that are going around. So we'll add that in here. just around in some areas. Go up his little fin there, and then I'll let that dry. And see how that looks. And do remember playing around with your mediums is always a fun thing to do. Don't fret about going out of the lines or doing something. It, in the end, will probably turn out nice. Fingers crossed. Okay, because I'm playing, I thought I would try these. These are Art Performance and a really cheap little dual markers. I do not know where I got these, probably Walmart, Fred Meyer, someplace. Anyway, I thought I would try them because I wanted this a little darker blue down here. You could probably use any kind of markers that are water-based, because these are. And I'm just going to add some water in here and spread that around a little bit. And if it doesn't move enough for you, you can always just use it again, because it is a brush tip. So kind of fan it out a little bit. Yeah, that's my kitty. Doesn't like the storm. So I'm just going to add it in there, add a little water to it and see if it'll move around a little bit. And it'll darken some areas up. If you don't like the effect, you know, you don't have to use this, because I don't think you'll ever find the markers anyway. It's just to darken the dark spots. Okay. Just like that. And if you want any darker areas up here, I'm going to add some right under his fins. Basically just kind of blurring the ink. That looks kind of cool. I didn't put any pink in here, so I have to get some sort of pink or something in those flowers. So red violet, boy, that sounds pretty bright. I don't know if I want that one. I want something a little softer. Deep rose. Let's see how that works. Just gonna kind of put it in the center of these flowers. Alright, so all I'm doing is adding the white right down where I want it to put it. Right along his lip. We're going to put some up here on his fin here. And like I said, it's just acrylic paint, so I'm just adding it as highlights. Okay. Put a little on his tummy here. Just kind of going in the, or in between the striping. We'll go down here along his underside. I'm also going to put it on the wave, excuse me, the wave tops. I'll thicken that up a little bit. Down here on this one. And wherever I think it would look good, bring some down on this one. Kind of crashing waves. Some over on this side. Some down here. Okay. Go back up here to the whale. I'm going to add a little white right across here. And we'll add a little white in the center of these flowery things. And then we will add in some lines here. Add some lines up here on his, by his eye too. And then we'll add some this one. We'll add a couple of dots on this one too. Some of that up here on his we'll add some of those in the water as well. So It's just like I would do with the Posca, except for Posca doesn't like working on this paper. Okay, and I'll just keep adding those around here and there, and then at the end of the video I will show you what it looks like. I'm going to add a few details on the boat also. I have to darken that up a little bit. And that's how I have fun playing with the painting, which is, I did not use any colored pencils on this one, so I guess this is a painting. Something different for you guys to see today. And I'm just going to add some highlights in here. It's really watered down acrylic. That's a pretty big line. I'll have to fix that one. And that one's too big. What's nice about the acrylics is you can get them wet and they'll come off. Anyway, that's it for today. I will post a picture, like I said, at the end of this picture all finished. There's not going to be any stickles or anything on this, just some few extra little white lines. So thank you guys for watching and joining me on my little play today. The more I play in this book, the more I enjoy having some paints and the Inktense that I received. I really enjoy all these mediums and getting to explore them in this book. If this paper wasn't this thick, I wouldn't be able to do all that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will show you a picture at the end of the video of the finished page, and I hope you all have a great day. See you in another video. Bye now.